Plus, a new deal to avoid a strike. The agreements between Champaign teachers and the Board of Education.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday. We'll get to those stories in just a moment.
First this morning, we can expect a warm and breezy day today, but the real fireworks will begin soon with the possibility of severe weather. Meteorologist Anthony Peoples is joining us now. Anthony, what can we expect to start hearing those storms today? Thank you, Anthony. And our WAD meteorologists will continue to track the severe weather. But to get the latest on watches and alerts, download the WAD weather app. The app is available on both the Apple and Google Play stores. All you have to do is search WAD WX. And with the threat of severe weather coming, Ameren is reminding you to be prepared. One of the best things you can have ready is an emergency kit. It can include water bottles, non-perishable food, batteries, a flashlight, and a first aid kit. Right now, there are thousands of broken down and empty homes in Decatur, but city leaders are hoping to take several approaches to start making a dent in that problem. WAD's Alyssa Patrick sat in on a study session where council says they're ready to see real change. These proposals also include provisions to require anyone who receives money from the city to go through a free maintenance training program. To see all 8 recommendations in detail, visit WADTV.com. Showing off the tools that can be used to save a life. The Mount Zion Fire Department with other local departments took part in training for new life-saving equipment. The event was hosted by Dingus Fire Company. Well, Easter is just a few days away, and there's one important staple taking a very hard hit lately. Darren, eggs, they're just so hard to find right now. Plus, fighting over legislation, the act that has state lawmakers divided as spring session came to a close. President Biden is taking new action and bringing new restrictions on homemade guns, also known as ghost guns. Ghost guns do not have serial numbers, which makes it harder for law enforcement to track down the people who buy them. A wild session of the legislature hit a boiling point early Saturday morning. As WAD's Doug Wolf reports, debate over the state's so-called SAFE-T Act resulted in charges of racism by a Democratic state lawmaker against House Republicans. The no-cash bail provisions of the SAFE-T Act begin next January. Well, frustrations are hitting the skies for many travelers after JetBlue flights are continuing to get canceled or delayed. According to the airline company, thousands of passengers were stranded. The company has hired more than 3,000 new crew members just this year, but they're still plagued by short staffing. And recognizing a Decatur volunteer. Wendy Taylor is a full-time registered nurse, but during her free time, she provides enrichment opportunities for kids through a community garden. The garden is on Jordan Street in Decatur. They call it the Ladybug Community Garden. Last year, students from Heartland Technical honored Wendy by building her a greenhouse. Today, it's National Grilled Cheese Day, and we want to know, what do you call it? A grilled cheese or a cheese toasty? To vote, go to WADTV.com/vote. We'll show you the results and get a local restaurant's take on it later on in the hour. Well, it's National Grilled Cheese Day today, right? And the Caddyshack, I think you guys know a little thing or two about grilled cheese, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So for people who don't know what the Caddyshack is, first, before we dive into this delicious food that we have in front of us, give us a little rundown of who you guys are and where you guys are in the community.
Yeah, so we're located at 231 North Main. Was going to be
cool. So the community is very much involved in every process of the Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you guys are not only grilled cheese or cheese toasties, we'll get to that in a second, but you guys also do golf simulators, correct?
Yes.
Severe weather.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for keeping us informed as always.